everyone, welcome back to my channel. For my video today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite handbags for fall. So here we are, October 1st, fall is well on its way, and we've had some really warm weather recently, so I kind of haven't been feeling the fall vibes, but this past week, all of a sudden, the weather changed, it's been cold, the leaves are changing, the mornings are cool and frosty, and so I wanted to talk about the bags that I love to use best when the fall weather hits. The difference between what I consider to be like a summer bag versus a fall bag is pretty straightforward. So I use the lighter colors, the lighter fabrics, like my Dempsey tote from Coach. I was using this all summer long and I love this bag. Anything that is straw or light colored typically for me means a summer bag, but now that we're into the colder weather, I'm going to be using probably 4 of my favorite bags for fall, and so I'm going to be showing them to you. And they actually fall into 4 different categories. So I have a bucket bag, I have a top handle bag, I have my favorite tote, and I have my favorite flat bag for fall. So I'm going to start out with, I guess, the oldest one in my collection. It hasn't been in my collection that long, but it is by far the oldest bag that I'm going to be talking about today. And this is my beautiful ranch bag from Coach. So I've done a couple videos about this bag. I showed how I cleaned it up because I actually inherited it from my mother, and it is quite old. Based on the badge that is inside the bag, ooh, I still have all the stuffing and everything in here. The badge actually doesn't even have, it's not like a separate tag or badge that's sewn on. It's actually stamped into the bag. And based on the information on that, I could tell that it's roughly from somewhere in the late 80s, the early 90s. So it is quite a vintage bag. But what I love about it so much is the leather. This leather is absolutely second to none. It is beautiful. And even as old as it is, I can still smell the leather because it is so luxurious and so thick and such high quality. So this bag, it really has a very boho look to it, but it's really roomy. You can see it has this compartment in the front. It also has a big open space inside, as well as a really big zipper compartment. And then on the back, another really big compartment where you can keep your cell phone or anything you might want to be able to grab real quickly. It has the iconic turn lock clasp from Coach, and it also has an adjustable shoulder strap, and there's a nice adjustability to it, a good 5 inches up or down. As you can see, I have it right in the middle, and even though I am not someone who typically uses bags crossbody, I do like to wear this crossbody because I find that it's really comfortable. So the leather itself is glorious. It is such a beautiful leather. And even though I do like the newer Coach bags, I have to say that there's something about these vintage bags that is just second to none. So if you are thinking about buying a vintage bag, absolutely check them out. I will link my video showing how I cleaned this bag. It was really easy, and it really made a difference in the beauty of the bag. It got rid of some ink marks and so forth. So love this bag for so many reasons, and even though I'm not much of a flat bag wearer, I kind of struggle with flat bags. I'm not really sure why, but this one is so cute, and it's just perfect for fall because of the color. It's this beautiful chestnut color. So love this bag. Absolutely one of my favorite bags for fall. So that's my Coach Ranch bag, and it is definitely vintage but glorious. So absolutely check out my video if you are looking into a vintage Coach bag and you are a little concerned that it's going to be dirty or beat up looking. It's very simple to clean them, and what a difference it makes. Next up, I have my favorite top handle bag for the season, and it is my Givenchy Antigona in the small size. You can see that mine is the color black pattern, so it is this beautiful taupey gray color on the front and the back, and then the sides of the bag are this beautiful sort of chalk white color, really beautiful. And then I have the black handle. I love this bag. I've spoken about it so many times, and it is consistently one of my #1 bags. I love the details. I love how stiff the handles are. I know that sounds kind of funny, but they don't flop around. They stay exactly where they are and they don't bend or anything. So to me, it maintains the structure, and that's one of the things I love about this bag is that it is really, really structured. Another thing I adore is the hardware. It is this really, really chunky zipper, and I think it looks so modern and really upscale, and I just love the look of the zipper. And then there is a strap as well, and the strap connects in a very unique way. First of all, it has beautiful hardware as well, this sort of prism shape in the silver. And then if you're going to connect this, you kind of have to find the little slot for the D-ring, and then you just slide it in there. I probably can't do it with my glasses off. Oh no, that wasn't so bad at all. But to pop it in is really pretty quick and easy. Some people struggle with some of the Antigonas where their strap will fall off. I've never had that problem. It has never fallen off on me. So I'm very glad about that. Maybe the smaller sizes it does, but the strap is black too, and it's the perfect length. It is perfect for over your shoulder. You cannot do this one crossbody because it's too short, but I love it over the shoulder. And basically what I usually do is carry it like this. When I'm walking, I carry it in my hand or I carry it over my arm, and then the strap just hangs down and I have access to it whenever I need it. The interior of the bag is very structured, as I mentioned, and it also has a couple really nice pockets inside. So there's a slip pocket here, there's an elasticated pocket there, and then on the back of the bag there's this really, really big zippered pocket here where you could fit just about everything. So I love the bag. I think it's beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous bag. So classy, so elegant. This was an impulse buy for me, and I have never once regretted this bag. I adore it. And I do try to rotate and use it quite frequently in the fall and the winter because I think it's just absolutely beautiful. So if you are someone who loves a good structured bag and are looking for a top handle bag or even a shoulder bag, you cannot go wrong with the Antigona. It is a classic for a good reason. Next up is the bag I'm currently using, and it weighs a ton right now because it's full of all of my stuff. But this is my Neonoe. I have it in the black leather with the brown canvas. Why are you wet? Something spilled on there. Oh, you know what? When it comes to LV canvas, it's very, very easy to clean. So I can see from the lights that are shining on it that there's something that's smudged on it, and I'm gonna get a wipe and easily clean that off. So that's not a problem. What I love about this bag is that it's very carefree, and it's also open on the top. So pretty much I can reach in there and grab whatever I need. It comes in a lot of different colors. I got it in the black because I thought it was a perfect combination, very carefree. And I also opted to buy this extra strap. So as you can see me holding it here, this strap did not come with the bag. Some of the versions of the Neonoe do come with a shorter strap, and if you do have the opportunity to get one, I definitely would recommend getting it because that little short strap makes a big difference. But if you just want the basic Neonoe, you can find this bag on, or this strap on Etsy. I will try to link it down below if they are still available. The actual strap that comes with the bag is removable, and it's also adjustable, so you can open it up to make it much longer. I don't like to wear this one crossbody. It's a little bit big for me. I don't like crossbody in general. Anyway, I've said that a million times. So this falls as a shoulder bag for me, and it's kind of perfect because it falls right at my hip, and I can easily access everything I need in there. Another thing I have done with this bag is to add this little poof here. I just love it. I think it looks really, really cute. It's black, it blends in, it's soft and fluffy. Makes me happy when I feel that. And then I also got a bag organizer. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see inside, but because it's black inside, usually the interior of the bag is going to be the same color as the leather that you choose. So since I chose black leather, it is a black interior. It makes it very difficult to see inside. So I opted for getting a bag organizer. I got it from Zumoni. It is a felt bag organizer, and I chose blue because I wanted to make sure that I could see inside the bag. And it works perfectly. I'm gonna try and drag it out here. It comes in two pieces because the bag is essentially split into two sides with a pocket area in the middle. So this is what I'm looking at. There's two of these that come as a set when you buy the bag organizer for the Neonoe. And I can highly recommend these because I have to say that prior to having the bag organizer, it was really rather difficult to find things in my bag because, like I said, it's just a black hole and things are floating around in there and you don't know where your phone is, you don't know where your wallet is, you don't know where your keys are. But all of that is solved when you have a bag organizer. So check out a bag organizer for this if you're interested in a Neonoe. I feel like it's almost a classic at this point because it's just such a beautiful, practical, functional bag, and I absolutely love it. It is currently, as you can tell from all of the stuff in there, it is currently the bag that I am using. So this fall I am trying to switch out my bags every week. I've been using this one for a week and I'm going to be moving on to the next bag, which in all likelihood is going to be my ranch bag because I love it so much, and I'm going to just rotate so that I make more use of the bags that I do have. This is one of my failings. I have a lot of bags and I don't use them very often, but I'm going to try this fall to make sure that I get my use out of all of these beautiful bags. And the last bag is my favorite tote bag for fall, and this is my beautiful Sac de Jour in the small size from Yves Saint Laurent, or Saint Laurent if you prefer. This one is a beautiful emerald color, so this is kind of unusual for me. I don't typically go for colorful bags. I have mostly browns, grays, and some blacks, but mostly browns and grays when I look at my collection. However, I loved this color and I thought it would be really unique and special for my collection, and so I went ahead and picked this one up, and this bag is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful and so sophisticated. I do love the sophistication of this bag. So a couple of the features, if you're not familiar with the bag, it does come with a strap and also a shoulder strap. What the heck? So anyway, my shoulder strap, you're going to connect it on D-rings that are inside the bag. So it's going to be slightly different from some of the usual shoulder bag straps that you would find. So see, it hangs like this, but because it's on one side and the other, you can absolutely put it over your shoulder without a problem. It's not adjustable. However, I typically don't wear this over my shoulder. It's one of those things where situationally I will decide that I need to have my hands free, and so I will throw the strap over my shoulder. But generally speaking, I'm going to be using this bag as an arm bag or a handheld bag. It is a nice, roomy tote bag, and it also has the added advantage of having this interior section here, which is removable. So I can imagine taking this bag on a business trip. So you're working, you need to put your laptop in here or your iPad in here. You want to look sophisticated, you want to look professional, and all of that can be achieved with this bag. But then in the evening, you want to go out for cocktails. You can separate this pouch, and now you've got a beautiful little clutch that you can use to go out for dinner or for cocktails. So it's really the perfect combination, the perfect business bag, I do have to say. So this is a nice, roomy pouch, I think. It's also got the double zippers, which are really nice. So, you know, sometimes you're struggling with zippers, but if you have a double zipper, it makes it really a lot easier to access. And then if you want to put it back inside the bag, all you have to do is snap it, because there are snaps inside. And one more feature is that if you like, if you really are loading up your bag, you can unsnap the sides here and then open up the bag just a little bit more. So you can see the accordion pleating on the side of that bag. If you want to open it up because you really have to carry something bulky or large, then you do have that option as well. So definitely a very, very beautiful business-oriented bag. This one has this dark hardware. You get this beautiful lock and key too, which I just love. I think things like this make a bag so much more elevated and so much more luxurious and beautiful. So as you can see, it's this sort of black hardware. I don't really know what they call it. I know there's a specific word for it, but it escapes me right now. But anyway, I feel like the color combination of this bag is just gorgeous and so professional. So if you wear a lot of blacks, if you wear a lot of grays, I even believe this would go with brown, to be honest with you, because it's such a really good neutral, but a saturated, beautiful, almost purpley color. Gorgeous, gorgeous bag, and I love it. As far as wear and tear goes, so far it has held up very well for me. The only thing that concerns me is that I have this feeling, it may or may not be true, I have this feeling that the top edges here might curl a little bit if I am rough with the bag. So that is one thing that I'm very mindful of when I'm using it. I try not to like stuff it anywhere or put anything heavy on top of it or even rest my arm on it, because I don't want to make these edges bend too much. I feel like they are prone to bend, so I do try to be mindful of that. Oh, it also has feet on the bottom too. 5 little feet on the bottom to protect it. So gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful bag. And this is my favorite tote bag for fall. So that is it, guys. These are my 4 favorite bags for the fall season. Let me know what you think in the comments section. What are your favorite bags for fall? If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week in my next video. Take care.